do a wee stream here, and we're just gonna play around with the camera until I'm in view, basically. And people can see my gorgeous face. I always still look squint. I don't know why. I feel like I'm aiming the camera away from me, but it's actually looking at me. Weird. Get there in the end, just trying to get it so we can. Fortunately, you guys get to have a wee look at me. Just about there. Hey. Hi guys. I'm not sure what I was wanting to play today. I haven't played Train Sim World for a while. And one thing I've actually noticed, I just had a wee quick look. A lot of the symbols and stuff and icons have changed. What I was going to do is it's a familiar one I haven't done for a while. It was to have a look at the Great Western Express route scenario. Christmas sake closure, so I've done this many a time. I thought, let's do this again and see what happens. We know what kind of happens on it, but we just actually I think we're going to put the light on because you got the light from the.
With London Paddington closed due to engineering work,
the window is weird. Makes everything a bit weird. There we go. That's a wee bit better. It's telling us you sort of kind of go over there. Go to head over to platform 3. Right, cool, excellent. And all these people in my way. Get out of my way. Right, okay. And we'll get the little phone up and running in a minute while we wait for the train to arrive, which is an HST. We just have to wait for it to appear. Comes from down there. So while we're waiting that, it's just a one we've done before. I just thought I'll have a little go. I wasn't sure what game I want to play. I don't know if I'll do 2 short streams or kind of basically a different game. 2 short streams. Or shall I do just a long stream with different routes on this? Just a wee sort of relax, chill out before work. You know. Wait a minute, there's something missing here. There we go. So I thought that the front bit of the train seems to be missing there. Okay, it was kind of a bit of pop in there. I thought the engine was missing. Or carriages. Nothing else. Right, cool. As you can tell by my accent, I wouldn't say I've got the greatest local knowledge, to be honest. I live from down in Lincolnshire. Now, if I was in Edinburgh, yeah, definitely, I'm more likely to. It's unlocked anyway, so I'll have to go forward anyway. Just wait for everybody to pile on. Or pile off, take your pick. I just want to see how much of a difference there is on TS3, TS2. It's a good one to do because I've done it a few times this. And it's just like, what does it look differently? Are they change a lot of the cloud structures and weather effects essentially compared to what I used to the original ones? There's the one coming in. I mean, always you see the effects there. They've got the wee bit of the snow popping up and that. You know, when you get high enough speeds. Yeah, I know it's not the greatest, but it's just an added effect, isn't it? And you come from a couple of buzzes. Alright, train breaks off to notch 3 apparently. There we go. So there we go, see another, we've got basically a hand going stop. This is where you're stopping. So that's new to me anyway. We're pulling away. We're pulling away. I just thought I'll do this one. I haven't done it for a while. We'll do Great Western Express. And this is the Christmas closures scenario. So we just want to get down there. Not too much throttle, Dave. Too much throttle. Don't want too much wheel spin. You build up the speed. It's not a bad little game, to be honest. I know people complain about these games and stuff and saying about this and that and everything else. But they're fun to play with, fun to just chill out with. I mean, you can watch any of my previous videos that we've got. Basically, you can then see what the difference is, how it looks, because it's always the same settings, time of day and everything else. The sun's not long risen because it is the winter, Christmas time roughly. Hence Christmas closures, the name, right? Get up to 4. We're not wheel spinning. I'll leave it in 4. We just need to get to Ealing. There's no specific time, but preferably sooner the better. A wee bit glitchy in the tracks roughly here. This is where all of the rendering and that coming in. I'll hopefully smooth it out. It's always had it, this game. You can live with it. Put it this way, it is something we can live with. Because I mean, I know they're trying to put X amount of information in front of you. Certainly the PlayStation 4, I found it was really... It used up a lot of power. The game, I think it's just the design of the game. I mean, I wonder if it will ever move to Unreal 5, you know. But I think that's not this edition. I would say TSW4. Because let's be honest, they'll quite likely do that. And that'll probably an Unreal Engine 5. There you go, a little panning shot for the fans. It's one thing I didn't realise until quite recently. On the PlayStation, you obviously got the horn, right? If you hold down R3, if you hold down the square button, gives you alternative note, gives you a low sound. It's easier to go low to high, you know. Or you can just use the wee That. It just means that you don't have to sort of pan down here to try and use the wee thing. So basically we get so far and we just say, oh, we're not allowed to go any further. It's a nice wee game to just chill out and relax with. As I say, I don't know what game I'm wanting to play today. I just hopefully they can do something on the PS5 with the menus. It's alright on the PS4. You can get every route on the PS4. It's only on the PlayStation 5. I know, obviously I'm guessing it's because the PS5 has such a small hard drive that didn't want people to be able to have too much on it. It's just limitations. But for now it's sorted. At some point they'll find some way around it. I'll be quickly go from one route to another. You just have to load them up and unload the other, uninstall other ones. Simple as that. Alright, don't need to floor it, we just need to get there basically. And turn around and go back. That's the whole route, that's the whole scenario. Right down to Ealing, go forward, come back, and they go, thank you very much. I'm guessing I'm trying to think what route to do next. I just thought I'd do this one because this is something I've done that many times. Kinda know what happens. I just wanted to see what the difference is in visuals, basically. So we'll just throttle it down. We're going to have to slow down at some point anyway. It's got quite good stopping power, but this is probably quite happily just to coast the rest of the way. Ealing, because it'll slow down, but not a greatly, to be honest. I'm going 100 mile an hour. I mean, it takes you less than a minute to do a mile, so 3/4 of a minute or something to do a mile. And you just slow down about a mile out anyway, just to be safe. But I think by the time I actually get to about a mile out, I'll probably be down to about maybe 80 mile an hour. Just depends how long it takes for the train to slow down. You can see it takes a little while. I've only lost about 10 mile an hour. I'm just happy coasting. We're not in a hurry. There's not really a time limit in this one. I just thought, is there a difference to how it looks on 3 than it does on DSW2? We chill out. We're getting a yellow light symbol. What we'll do is we'll put initial brake on. Put the initial brake on. That'll slow her down a wee bit. Because we're not actually, in that much of a hurry. A mile and a half out. As soon as you get the yellow lights, you know you're going to get the red one further up. The brakes will slowly release it themselves. They're still slowing down, which is good. So we're just approaching Ealing at the moment. We can't go any further than Ealing. We're not allowed to. We do go a little bit further, but it's basically to turn the train round. More braking on. We do need it. Just don't want to go through that light. The last thing we want to do is find ourselves restarting. That's not too shabby, eh? It's not too shabby at all. Unlock the doors, let people off. Now we should find ourselves, the train should be empty when we actually leave here, because I don't think there's any more stops. I could be wrong, Can't remember. Well, I'm unloaded.
Okay, you're clear to shunt into Acton Yard.
Right, you need. Yeah, you do it twice. As you do, right, so we head into Acton Yard and then turn around basically. Go in here, because we're not going as far as any of this. Seems to be the issue. In the Christmas closures scenario. Basically, go in the Acton Yard, stop, turn around, and head back. Done it all before. So I'm trying to think what to do. Whether I do this, or do I continue on this, or do I decide to say, I'll go into SnowRunner and have a wee chill out in SnowRunner. Yeah, trains at the moment, Matt, so I'm not sure whether to keep on the trains. I haven't played it for a long time. I haven't played this for a wee while. I'm also thinking to go into SnowRunner or do that tomorrow and just a big massive stream because I'm off. And I don't have to worry about running off to work. Still got plenty of time. I mean, the quest for me to practice on GT7 and try and get better on it, I really need to. I just found it difficult in the Porsche to control it, even though like it's the meta car on a Race C. That's why I was using the WRX, which apparently is a little slower, but for me it's easier to probably just eat that a little bit easier to control. This scenario here, Matt, I've done on numerous occasions. It's about a 40 minutes scenario on train game, so I don't know whether to keep the trains or on something else. I don't know what your plans are today if you continue your quest for A+ on Gran Turismo. You must be getting there, because as I say earlier on, you had a time it wasn't that far from Rory's time on Gran Turismo. I think it was about 0.3 the last I looked. Coasting in and then burl it around. I can go faster obviously, but absolutely no reason, no hurry. It's 15 mile an hour. Of course. And, really slow her up and then back to the station. It is a bit. This is the pain in the bottom of this game at the moment, is the fact you have to take off the DLC and load it back up again, and hopefully it gets sorted on the PlayStation 5. It's only on the PlayStation 5 it has the issues. That way. Right. Stop. Change the train around.
Work. Close down the desk and walk to the other cab.
Should be tail lights. That's the one for me, right? So cool. Excuse me. It says walk, I'm in run mode, so it'll take me less time. Get to the other cab. Bam, 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 bam. Scooch you over a wee bit. Try and centralise me slightly more. Now, up the steps, right, into another cab. Bam, bam, bam,
You're all good to
bam.
go. Depart as soon as you're ready. A successful job, I think.
Right, so back up to notch. Tells me notch 3, but back into E-Link. So as I say, the whole thing takes about 40 minutes to do the whole scenario. Brakes are just still coming off here. Don't know if it's quicker if you just hold it down or not, but then we're moving, we are moving. Cool, happy days. get in Ealing and then pick up passengers and then skedaddle back to Slough. Yeah, unfortunately, Matt, I don't think we have a train route on this one. There's no West Coast train line. It's probably the closest for you. Probably the Tees Valley one, maybe the closest one, or Cathcart, depending which direction you go in. But just like how it's the way it says, because of your local knowledge at the beginning of the scenario. You got people playing from all different places in the world. And if you're from somewhere else that's not London, you're not exactly, you shouldn't have the greatest local knowledge. Let's be honest, I think you've played this, gone up and down this once or twice already, so I think that's where they mean local knowledge from. Not yet actual personal local knowledge. I'm not going up the railways. If I was heading in towards Edinburgh, I'd be then looking to the left and going, oh look, there's Arthur Seat, that kind of thing. That's local knowledge for me. It's not a case of to take it in Ealing and then pick up some passengers and then skedaddle to Slough. It doesn't take long. We'll see what routes I've got on, and then if anybody's here, we can vote what you want to watch. Watch route. I'm just picking in a route. That's Bert. He's doing the same as me. He's on the wait for me until I come out here so he can go do the same thing. As I was taking the train, it's just behind me. Bert's using his local knowledge to do exactly the same thing as what I'm doing. Right, you've been doing quite well recently, Matt, so good luck on your racing. As I say, you got pretty decent quality times. I know you've been quite good because you lately just been coming in even just to say hello, which is cool. The odd cheeky like. As I say, you've been doing pretty well recently. As I say, I'm off tomorrow. That's when maybe a snow runner might come out. Haven't done it for a while. Well, I have, but see what I do tomorrow. I don't know. See what I'm in the mood for. That's what I do. I just what am I in the mood for? My problem is when I play Gran Turismo, I just get in a bit of a strop when things don't go great. I just get miffed, to say the least, and I start losing the plot. and they actually just drive worse, and then people, it's because like, oh, somebody's punted them off again, and just get really cheesed off about it. So I found myself flooring it even more so. I go, especially when you've just been off and you're flooring it all over the place. Oh look, you just fell off the track again. Hopefully I can improve. I need to get back to some kind of, I mean, I like the detail in the game, you know. There's certainly in kind of within the trains themselves, they've got a high level of detail in it. I'm just checking if we're not too much wheel spinning. It's not too much. Fred's doing the same as me. I hope they're not carrying on, because if they're carrying on, I have to turn back, and everybody else is carrying on. But they've cleared everything since that. Aye, you must have cleared the track since that. Everybody else has decided to carry on all the way to Paddington. No, you have to turn back. That's funny looking issues if they don't have to turn back. Just head to Slough, Dave, and then we'll call it quits on that one. I just thought I'd just have a bit more of a chilled afternoon rather than a mad panic of afternoons with Gran Turismo. You know, you want to enjoy the game as much as you can, but I mean, there will be an update at some point where there's the 4 new cars that are coming in. I don't know if it'll be today, tomorrow, whatever. Four new cars we're going to be able to buy this month. I think new cars are fine and dandy, but it's nice to have like new tracks, brand new ones, like totally brand new ones, or returning favourites. I mean, a lot of for me is things like Grand Valley. I think would be brilliant because it has 2 tracks. It has a short track and a long track. Grand Valley. You can make probably possibly 3 tracks, I think, if you played around with it. I don't know. They certainly get the two courses at least on Grand Valley. And the short course and the long course. You can get 3 in a way because the short course avoids turning sort of left, where it cuts out quite a bit there as well. It's two bits it cuts out, so you could get a bit of it, but it cuts. You quite have variation, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 variations of the same track. That's just going the same direction, not opposite direction. These need to get just loud. That'll probably take me, what, 7 or 8 minutes? Basically keep it in 4 until I get about 4 or 5 minutes away from Slough, and then we just then take the throttle off and relax and chill. Easy sunshine here. It's a nice game, this. It is a nice game to chill out and play with. I just thought I'll have a wee look. I haven't played it for a while. This is the Leyte Coast. I've got plenty of time. I'm not in a hurry. If you need to Leyte Coast. So we'll do this and then grab a can of juice or something. We'll see what happens. See what route do I go to next? I don't know. What have I not tried for a while? Just as one I haven't done for a long time. We're approaching Slough. You must be stopping at Slough in about 3 or 4 minutes. As I say, it takes about 40 minutes to do the whole scenario. I wonder what the update for Dakar is going to be when hopefully they do eventually get to a point where you can't open up the whole map. It'd be just like bonkers, eh? Apparently 20,000 square kilometers or something like that. Yeah, see, we're getting the yellow light telling us to slow down. Be prepared to stop. Well, I should be stopping if I'm approaching our platform. Let's be honest. It all depends how far away the red light is away from where I'm meant to be stopping. Some of them are right at the edge of the platform, and the other ones are a few hundred yards away. The other ones are like, the other ones are on the edge of the platform, and you sort of go, okay then. There's the red light. I'm going to have to stop, what, 20 yards short of that? Basically. It's the ones that are about 5 yards from where you're meant to be stopping. Distance to Slough, see, it's how quickly it changes. There's not a lot of difference. definitely enough braking going on here. I don't need to do it too much. And I'll get down to about 15. Right, so we'll release now. Because the brakes are still going to keep going. As you see, it's still slowing the train down, so there's a difference. I'm trying to look at the difference here. It's only about 10 yards or something. 20 yards maybe between the light and myself. This gets us in quite merrily into Slough. So you need to make sure we do. As long as we don't go into that beyond the red light. I'll do it. This is about just under 20 yards between myself and the red light. This should do it nicely. It's just my stomach's growling. I think it's a bit hungry at the moment. It's telling me to eat food. Have some grub. Let's be honest, it's probably, in all honesty, a really good idea to have some food. Just waiting for everybody to get off. And they'll tell me, well done. Happy days.
That seems to all run smoothly. We made a good team there. Have a great day.
I walk to said bit. Just tell me to walk over here. As I say, they seem to have changed a lot of the symbols on the game. Walk to the exit to complete the scenario. Never used to be arrows. Used to be the wee blue dot. And you would go to this wee blue dot and you go that. And then yeah, just chatting. Can't remember if I've done all the collectibles in this. Like, yay, get him away. Cool. Train taking 41:24. So as I say, it takes about 40 minutes roughly to do the whole lot. That was not bad. We're definitely restarting. We've done it so many times. I grab myself a can of juice. I may have to line myself up for the mugshot again. Yep. I just see the bottom half of me. You've got Food Cat. He thinks he needs food, does the cat. Don't you? You think you need food? You always get fed. A fraction more. Roughly where we had it before. Happy days. What do we do next? Choose a route anyway. Can't remember if we've done all the journeys for that one. All the journeys. I can do some East Coast away. I've done all the journeys, but they also introduce new ones, so we can do a bit of this. Brighton to Seaford. So remember what we're doing. Oh. Yeah, that's letting everybody off. Cool. And jumping off. It's quite busy. Yeah, what else do we need to do really? With the lights. I haven't done the lights, I don't think. Bum 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 bum. That's the heater. Light, medium daylight running. Is where I have to remember it's only one, there's no control for the brakes or the shut the doors so you can leave on time. There's a whistle on this one. Don't uncouple to be. Right. London Road, here we come. Then need the wipers, the horn. Bells off. Can get the London commuter up and running again on it, and then we can do the TSW3 of the London to Eastbourne route. Essentially, that's what I call it. Eastbourne to London. You can load this one, and then you can do the two of them together. Just makes it life different. no point in going. We've got absolute ample tons of time. You've got to stop anyway, so. I've got to sit here for about 10 weeks. Bit of this one. You wonder, have we got all the collectibles? Can't remember. There's that many variants I've downloaded in the past in this game. The question is, did I do all the collectibles? I've got time to find them all. $17:30, we've got to leave it, so still got a minute. Just double checking that I've got pretty much everything I can think of. The pump. Yeah, let's go our train license. They've got everything. Not giving up, we're getting back to the train. Driver coming through. Time even to shut the door. Shut it early. Sure. Ding ding. I've ding dinged, that's it, I'm going. Let's get going. We have a couple of minutes or so to get to the next destination. Essentially, that's an average speed of 30 miles an hour. Oh, God. Can give that a spray before my eyes water and I can't breathe. Must have been the issue.
Shut this door again this minute. You're not going to be left with it.
Yeah, the cat's left his mark of evil smell. Possibly. Shoot. Nose come. Must be doing pretty much all the stops. Hello, Mr. Evil. I'm going to stop a bit too far away, but we're all good. We're marginally early. Let's get that. We missed that. Missed the route. A poster in there, or is it just a billboard? It's just a board. Yeah, it looks like because they keep making you do this. Trying to get on the driver's seat and get. After that, you should serve it.
You have biscuits.
Can't see them, I'm blind. No, is it? Go on, biscuits. They're rubbish.
Well, I go sit with you.
Is that me? Let's move it to Falmer. I know why I'm running late. Because I went, ooh, a board I haven't got. And it wouldn't let me jump in the seat. Coasting. I'll be honest, I don't worry too much about how long it takes. It's just nice. It's nice to have it do go well. Brakes on these things are pretty decent. I thought I saw a poster I haven't got. Anyway, come through, driver. Got important tasks and businesses to deal with. Oh, no, there's a railway development poster. Okay. Under there, no, nothing down there. Back in. Let's go. A bit late with the signal, Dave. Shh. They won't know. Nobody knows. Nobody realises. So a lot of the symbols have changed, as you can see on the. Then we used to have just like a blue dot pretty much for every. So what you'll get ones where maybe going via location might have a different symbol on it. I suspect, and then hopefully it means that you know you're going via location. Because I think a lot of people maybe went, what do you mean you go via location, and found themselves just not realising that's what it is. It's via location, not stop. Got the lights on, the tunnel's awfully dark, isn't it? Maybe rubbish lights or something, I don't know. They're on. Increased intensity. But I didn't really need the cab light on, right, so get to lose. Went too fast, Dave. Going too fast. We get in trouble. If you watch any Jason stream, he likes to do it that way, so you get the B-side window and the front window. Same time he likes doing it that way. Sort of asymmetric view or something. Whatever you want to call it, you've got this, both windows. It's a good game. It's good for just chilling out with. Obviously, I think they've obviously updated. You can see this seems, to me, does seem to be more detail in than before in some of the bits of the game. Compared to TSW2. We'll leave it as it is, and we'll get it slowed down to 55. Get a little more, because obviously going downhill will speed up anyway. We just need to keep a beady eye on it. Yeah, stop a little over a mile. It's just a very slow crawl in to lose. These trains don't take a long time to stop or anything because they're quite light. Try and get it down to the 10 mile an hour. I tried not to do it too quickly so that basically otherwise you're just losing that much time in it on the gameplay. You find yourself, well, why am I going so slow? Still a wee bit away from it, but as I say, it takes so long to crawl in of this 10 mile an hour malarkey. That's because I'm going downhill ever so slightly. And we'll carry on to Seaford. It's not a bad little game. You're just chilling out with. Quite quiet with the old TSW today. The main reason I kind of not streamed as much Gran Turismo is mainly because I just don't seem to have the ability. I thought I used to be pretty decent and I just seem to be rubbish. I just think, I wish I wasn't rubbish. You know, I just want any ability that I had improve again. I think a lot of it's the combos as well. Combos that suit people and are just easier. Southeast. Right, stop. Southeast. You know, I think I should do it in a muffled way though. Do announcements there. Like Kenny from South Park. He'd make a great announcer. Just need to get past this 10 mile an hour malarkey. There we go. We can speed her up a little. That's good stuff. It's just that the 10 mile an hour bit, he's just like, hurry up, I want past it. Right. It does drop its speed again when you actually get beyond the 60 because of the junction. It's only when you're going towards Seaford though. I saw that. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. As I say, on this bit here, you need to slow down for the change your direction here. Doesn't take long, and then you can get going again. It just also reduces your points that you get. There definitely seems to be a lot more detailing in the whole landscaping in this one, this version of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Usually when you put more detail in it, there's usually more popping up. Again, pop-ups in the background or foreground. It's a nice wee route though. And then once we do this bit, I think we'll take a bathroom break and then maybe another route or continue the same route, I don't know. There's no Pacific route I've put in, have I? Either that, I could find another game. SnowRunner? I don't know. As I say, I'm just on a wee chill. Oh yeah, look, stop, Dave. You're in emergency stop mode. Go. I was too busy thinking about something else and I went, oops, better stop. That was a bit moment, wasn't it? Right, see if everything's reset itself after Dave doing an emergency stop because he had to. Yeah, we're all good. All good. Everybody's tea and coffee went flying everywhere. New Haven town. So it's just obviously just before the harbour, but as I say, to me, obviously, I'm looking at the fields and the area and all that around here. There seems to be a lot more. There's a lot more detailing in the beach. I don't know if the vineyards or what. Seem to be sporadic trees or some bushes. But certainly a lot more added detailing, I think. Right. Tails of a whistle. Whistle again. It's because you got the crossings. All these crossings. Well, we've got to get there 2.5 minutes. You certainly do come down to 35 mile an hour or so. But that's only just before the train station anyway, so. I think we'll be fine. A couple of minutes. Just we chill, we relax. Watch the world go by. The speed limit coming up, 35. Watch one just to let it slow down. I remember that one that building being there. I wonder if it's all been rejigged and redone, new buildings into the. I suppose it gives them time to rejig things, eh? If they feel they want to. Try to see if we've missed anything. Plenty of time, Dave. We've got up at a time. Have we all the boards there? Just trying to see if we've. I think we unlocked the wrong doors. That's still going. This one's this is less than 500 yards down the road. I don't worry too much about what the time it takes me to do something. One's just to chill out and relax. Obviously you want to keep to your time as best as possible. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything here. Any boards? Any artwork? I think it was fences along here. Some on this one as well. Chain link fence. Did you get the chain link fence? It's such a really good little game though. I just do. Bishopstone. And you got the ferry over there. Is he moving off the ferry? There's a bit of a honk here. You can floor it with Bishopstone. A lot of these only have like one. He's only got one platform. All these. Don't the whistle. There's no station here. You can see the platforms are a bit overgrown. Like a wee holiday park or something. Static caravans. It was a tiny, kind of tiny wee sort of village. I mean, you've got two sort of platforms in all of them, but it doesn't seem wide enough to have had a second track, eh? It just doesn't seem like it. It may have had a second track at some point in its life, who knows? Right. We've got right, we can get that. I want the door. I want the door. Right. Anything else? I'm not fussed too much. Undo that ticket machine. It's got. Anything else? I'm trying to remember what all the stuff was in this one. Can't go down there, Dave. Oh, we've got to climb up. It's a good wee game. It was a bicycle pump thing, and it was. I don't know if it's on the other side, bro. Yeah, it is. You think everything would be on the same side because there isn't really anybody jumps on and off here, eh? You got them down there. Is there something hidden just to annoy you? It's on this side. It isn't for no reason. Yes, I can't go that way. We're not at first too much. We're nearly there. Nearly there. It's easy. Right, we're coming through. Don't want to climb up steps. Even it does that, it's just like, what? Right. I didn't know what the doors are, for some bizarre reason. Anyway, we're all good. Well, I did. Oh, that was mighty fast. I didn't worry too much about the time. Nearly there anyway, near the end of the line. As I was trying to see if it was like a bicycle pump, but that was, I couldn't see any. Nearly at Seaford. There's a hole in the fence anywhere. Because that was one of them, I think, was mend the holes in the fence. There's only one train on this track. There should be only one train. There should only be me. Only one track. Only one train. It's a good little game for just relaxing and chilling out with. I've just not played this for so long. It does seem a bit in the quiet front at the moment. Like a people. Miles too fast for the 15. It's pulling into Seaford now. There's stuff for me to collect here. I see it finishing because you. That was fine. That's all good. That needed done. That ticket machine. I know any basically pump bits were always usually in the near the buildings. We did have to close it. Got a gold. Happy days. What can we do? What to do, guys? It's awfully quiet on the old train front. Just trying to think. While I think about it, I'm going to go and do a wumble. Right, what I'm thinking, because they seem to be pretty quiet today on the old trains and world, normally we have people coming in, I think we might do the change date, and change it to run or so. What do you think, guys? We 2 o'clock, we'll have a wee break, and then come back in and do a bit of school. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. Hope you liked the video. I've done a couple either that I could just stick. I mean, I can still stick with this. Don't get me wrong. I like the game. I think it's brilliant. It's fun to play on. What we've done down in here. I think we'll come up with an out because it's pretty quiet and we'll go on a different game, I think. That's all we'll do. So anyway, as I said, many occasions, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like or subscribe to the channel if you want. And catch you again later. Probably